A monomial, so M-O-N-O-M-I-A-L, is a number, so just like 5, a variable like x, or a product of a number and variables. So something like negative 1/3 xyz. Those would all be examples of monomials. A polynomial, so you know poly represents many. A polynomial is just even a single monomial would be considered a polynomial, or it would also include sums of monomials. So something along the lines of 5x squared plus 3x minus 2 would be a polynomial. So up here, example would be 6, something like y, and a product might be 1/2 x, y, z. Each monomial is also called a term, and you'll hear that term used a lot. So you need to know what a term is. It's a monomial, which might look like this, or that. So polynomials are classified by the number of terms that they have. 5x squared y is, you can see it's just a product, a number and some variables, is called a monomial. It's a single term, one term, but one term. 3x minus 2, so this minus is not part of my definition of a monomial. It's going to be a product of two monomials. 3x is one of them, subtract 2 is the second one. And this is called, it's a polynomial because it's the sum of two monomials. So this is called a binomial. There's two of them, like a bicycle. And then c squared minus c plus 1, you can see that's the sum of 1, 2, 3 monomials, or 3 terms, and it is called a trinomial, like a tricycle. It's got 3 terms. When adding polynomials, only those with the same variable product, only like terms, so keep in mind what a term is, like terms, those with the same variable product can be combined either by adding, combined by adding their coefficients. Standard form of a polynomial is in descending powers of one of the variables. In example 1, we're going to simplify by combining like terms. So those are the ones that have the same variable product, if possible. Write answers in descending powers of one of the variables. So like terms, I'm looking for the same variable combinations. Here the variable is x squared. Here it's a single x. Here's a constant. And here's an x squared. So the ones that are alike are the 5x squared and the x squared. So I'm going to combine them by adding their coefficients. 5 plus, there's an understood 1 there, so 5 plus 1 is 6x squared. Now if we put it in descending orders of our variable x, 2 is going to be our highest power. So notice that when I added my 5x squared and my 1x squared, I added the coefficients, but the variable stayed the same. So remember when I did power man, let's get that over a little bit. You can just see the man part of it. When I had to add, I do nothing with the exponents. So this x squared is going to stay the same. That's going to be something you're going to have to work on. Then the next term that I can write that's in descending order would be 3x to the 1 power and then plus 1. And there's my answer.